You know what time it is. Geek Gang, it's time to get sauced up with the spoiler review of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Like I said before, this is a spoiler. If you want to catch the non-spoiler, I have that. You can check that link out over here, upwards up here. Check that out. That was right out of the theater for me. My initial thoughts, impressions of the movie, and what I rated the movie. Now, if you guys want to know the nitty gritty, or if you've already seen it and like, you know what, we got to talk about some of these moments. Let's talk about some of these moments. So, without further ado, let's get this thing popping. So, man, I gotta say, there's the moments that we had in here with the Master Emerald, like them going into the dungeon stuff. I absolutely love that stuff. I thought it was so dope. All of the video game moments that were in there in that section alone were so cool. Even the fight sequences between him and Knuckles were actually really fun and entertaining to watch. There were some things that were kind of wonky, right? But I think overall they did a fairly good job considering that, you know, these two are just completely CG characters in this world. But it's believable. And I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. Robotnik, man, Jim Carrey's Robotnik is awesome. Like, he's just so good. You know, him swindling Knuckles was awesome. Just kind of like, you know, he was like, look, bro, like his setup when he was on the Mushroom Planet, that was awesome. And then, like, obviously, those people came through the portal and he already had a plan. He's like, look, I'm gonna play dead. And then once they're at certain places, I'm gonna start taking them out one by one. Very similar to Batman v Superman, low key. It was very similar to Batman. If I'm like, look, all right, cool, yeah, I'm gonna trick y'all into this, this, and this. As I'm not gonna be able to, if you're coming to me through a portal or something like that, there's no way I'm gonna be able to stop you. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're on this other planet, I gotta make sure that there's some kind of contingency I have set up. That was awesome. I thought that was great. But then, like, you know, just the swindle from there on out. He's like, so what, you got beef with Sonic? Okay, I see what's going on. Then when he found out that about the Master Emerald, he was like, oh yeah. I know what we're about to do right now. I thought that was awesome. I thought that was super cool. And then just playing more into Robotnik, like just him with his little pod and like all that stuff it was just dope. Like, and they didn't spend too much time with it, right? It wasn't like, hey, like how much can we have all the Robotnik stuff? Like, it was really cleverly placed. Now, some people may not like the, you know, the younger witty, the younger type of dialogue that they have in there for the youthful fans. I think some of it, you know, there's a little bit of cheese to some of the stuff, right? But I think it actually works considering the fact that we know it's still a children's movie, you know what I'm saying? Even though they have things in there for us long-term fans, right? So I think that's actually really dope. Speaking of Robotnik again, like when he had his robot, like his big machine, and he over here doing this stuff, and the robot's doing it as well. Like, I just thought it was funny. I thought it was like, oh, this is actually really clever. Very Megazordy. I like that idea, but almost Jaeger vibes as well. Of like, look, I'm just going to control this and float in the middle with the Master Emerald. I thought that was actually really clever. I'm trying to think if there's any other thing before we talk about some of the crazy stuff. But yeah. Tails, I really like the addition to Tails. I felt like Sonic needed a friend, and they kind of pointed that out. Like, man, like Sonic needs friends. He needs people around him, people his age. Like, he has no buddies. And so Tails being there fills that void, and you start to see this relationship between them. And Tails, he's like a little adorable, like, you know, he looks up to him and stuff. He wants to, you know, he admires Sonic. But you get to see all the cool stuff that Tails makes, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the biplane he had, like, he strapped weapons to it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's so quick with the weaponry. I'm like, dude, when did you have time to build this, bro? So I thought that was dope. But the biplane moment, that was a cool nod for sure. And then just, you know, there was the only parts that I was like, was the wedding sequence stuff. I was like, I just want to get through this. I want to get back to them. And they tied it in okay. They tied it in pretty good. It was more of a comedic relief moment than anything. But besides that, it was fine. Like, it was maybe like 5-10 minutes max. So I'm glad we kind of got in and got out of that. There was some funny moments there, definitely some more cheeseball moments for sure. But again, considering it's a children's movie, there's always going to be a level of cheese in the writing, right? It's just the way that it is. So I'm not really deducting points because of those things. Knuckles was awesome. Idris as Knuckles was so good. I absolutely loved his voice, and they made him. he wasn't dumb, right? He wasn't dumb, but he was definitely focused, right? He was focused on just being a warrior, right? That was his whole thing. He didn't really understand levity, didn't understand jokes, right? He's the antithesis of Sonic. Sonic's just kind of like, hey, we're out here, blah, blah, no training. We're just goofing off, having fun. It's almost like a Goku Vegeta vibe, right? You have Sonic just kind of like this bumbling idiot, has a ton of potential, and Vegeta's like, I've been doing this my whole life. I'm ready. I'm battle trained. I'm in this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that kind of dynamic. And I really enjoyed it. I thought Knuckles was a great addition, and having them three go against Robotnik at the end was actually really, really cool. Just how their the little team formulated, because Knuckles was after my man's the whole movie. He was after Sonic the whole movie. And again, I thought that was dope. Like it works in the sense of Robotnik playing him, right? He's never met Robotnik before, so he doesn't know humans like that. And he was like, well, I guess this is what humans do. They trust people with this, and we shook on it, so that's a a contract, a contractual trust. So he's only learning human nature through Robotnik, right? Which inevitably backfires on him. So I loved that moment of him just like, damn, him and Sonic sitting on the beach. Like that was awesome. When Knuckles was drowning and Sonic was like, damn, water again, has to go into the water, and you have like the bubble moment. I thought that was so awesome. When he gets into the shrine, though, the whole like water down slide thing, that's from one of the levels in Sonic, I think from Sonic 2, actually. So I thought that was so clever that they added that in. They're like, yo, we got to add him coming down, sliding on the water slide. Like, that was so sick. I thought that was awesome. Yeah, I mean, we had less of the human stuff this time, which I really liked. I felt like we had more Sonic, even more this, and I thought we had a lot of Sonic the last movie, but this one definitely felt way more Sonic focused, right? They said, hey, you guys go do your wedding thing. Sonic's gonna be Sonic, right? And I like that. I thought that was really fun. But getting him at the end was really what it came down to. Like the Master Emerald, they explained the Master Emerald, which is awesome. The lore they had behind that was cool, and kind of explained the war between the Echidnas and whatever what's her name's crew was, right? But they said like, look, you have these emeralds are inside the Master Emerald, blah blah. What we don't know now is the Master Emerald consuming all the other emeralds, because we saw that happen. They said, hey, you had all these 7 emeralds, and then they confined it in a Master Emerald, right? But we saw the Master Emerald fall apart, and the 7 emeralds were under there. Hence when Sonic used that to turn into Super Sonic. But after that moment, we didn't see the emeralds come back down. We just saw them kind of go up, and then my man put the Master Emerald back together, infused it. So did he just make the Master Emerald without the other emeralds? Right? Like, I'm very confused about how that works. So are they separate? Are they not separate? Let me know your guys' thoughts. Maybe you guys digested that better than I did. You might know the lore more than I do as well with that. But super dope. We got to talk about it. Super Sonic, bro. Oh my God. That moment. And keep in mind, my theater was not packed at all. It was like middle of the day. It was like maybe 15 people in there. But I tell you, everybody that was in there was like, oh my God, like that moment was so dope. The stomp comes down, and you kind of knew, if you're a Sonic fan, you knew that that's what was going to happen, right? You knew it, but you didn't know it, like how it was going to look. And boy, did Super Sonic look fire, bro. He looked so dope. I was like, yo, this is fucking sick. This is like the first type of quote unquote Super Saiyan we've seen, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you can say that, Captain Marvel had the same kind of, aura vibes, but this just felt sick as shit. The level up was dope. Him just owning the robot like crazy, but it was just a dope visual. He looked dope. The red eyes, like I was like, oh my God, dude, are we doing this right now? We're doing this right now. Crazy. Like that was super dope. I was so hype about that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like that was just such a awesome moment. And, afterwards you obviously see that Dr. Robotnik is still alive, or he's not still alive, but that, his henchman's alive. They're like, oh, we can't find him, oh, well, he's gotta be toast, surviving, something like that. He's dead for sure, which means he's not, right? We didn't see a body, but we know his henchman's there trying to see what's going on. And that's when we found out about, hey, we found something. We found out some secret lair. This thing is 50 years old, and we finally see Shadow. And holy fuck, this nigga looks sauce. This nigga looks so fucking tight. I was like, are we doing this right now? Like the third Sonic movie, we doing this already, bro? Like, look, I'm with it, bro. I'm so with it, bro. Like, I'm like, what's gonna pan out? Like, is this gonna be a movie where Sonic takes an L, bro? Shadow's a beast, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna do, bro, but this is sick. I was so excited. I was so fucking excited. I was like, bruh, Shadow, bruh. So to me, I'm thinking, all right, he's gonna be out here trying to get the emeralds, because that the first time we had saw like maybe the first time that I saw it was like the chaos control shit in Sonic Adventure, right? With Shadow, using the chaos control and shit like that. When he popped up for the first time, like, what the hell is going on with this motherfucker? He just teleporting shit with this. Like, what the hell is going on? So I thought that was fire, right? I was like, oh, this dude is sick with it. Like, oh shit. So I wonder if the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald are separate. If they're separated right now, right? Like, I wonder if he's gonna go out here and he's gonna be, using those emeralds. Like, I don't know what, I don't know. But I'm so excited about it, man. That movie was so much fun. Let me know your guys' favorite part of the movie in the comments down below. What was your favorite part? Did I miss something? Let me know as well. Let's talk about it. I had so much fun watching this movie. Again, like, I went by myself. It was awesome. It was dope. I was like, I need to watch it because I got to do a review on it anyway. So let's go. And I had a very good time. But on your guys' thoughts, let me know what part was your favorite. Are you looking forward to it? What do you think the next movie plot is going to be? Do you think Shadow looks dope? What do you think about Supersonic? Like, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Geek Gang, we out this thing.